Welcome back to Good Day. All right, we have an author in the building, ladies and gentlemen, and the book, the contents of the book is just so doggone cute. It's The Adventures of Hazzie's Tales, and the author is sitting right next to us. This is Miss Ella Louise Glass Wright. Thank you so much for coming in this morning and hanging out with us. Tell us about who Hazzie is.
Hazzie is a small pit bull puppy.
Okay.
And she's narrating the story.
So the story is through her voice.
It's her voice.
How cute is that?
And it starts out, she says, I live with my mommy, Haiti, and my daddy, Smokey, and my little brother, Smooter.
So
My
cute.
parents told me a sweet story about how they met. Will you want to hear it? And then that's how the story begins.
That is so cute. So let's take a look at some of the pages from inside the book. And the idea of this is that you said you have loved pit bulls basically your whole life, but you specifically have had these wonderful relationships, and people don't understand how lovely these dogs are.
Well, pit bulls, I've learned over the years, are always misunderstood to be
Yes.
vicious and unkind, et cetera, et cetera. My son snuck in a puppy in my house when I moved to Sacramento, and I heard this whimpering in the garage. So I went out there, and it's a little puppy. He said, well, Mom, I didn't know if you get mad, but I figured you might fall in love with him. So I loved that little puppy, and that was Smokey. He rescued Smokey as a puppy from the original owners.
Okay.
Where the daddy was chewing up poor little Smokey and biting him.
Oh,
and so he said, can you get Smokey? So he went and rescued Smokey. And months later, he had to rescue another dog at the same owner's house, and that's how Haiti came into the picture.
Okay.
So they were getting beat up by the same daddy.
Yeah.
So the story goes on, and Hazzie goes into so many adventures with her parents around our house. What I love about this book is based on all true stories.
Okay.
And dogs can be so funny.
Yes.
And they do some mischievous things.
And they have great personalities.
And they have great personalities. They're very lovable.
Yeah.
They're very huggable. They're very loyal. And they're very family oriented. They're friends with the squirrels. They have events with the squirrels.
Okay.
They know the raccoons. And so my next, second, and third book will go farther into these little events with the dogs and neighbor animals. We have a neighbor who I created the name for her, Chatty Cathy.
Chatty Cathy. Okay.
She keeps up with all the neighborhood business.
Love this.
And
so this is going to be a series.
It's going to be a series.
This is so much fun.
Each
And
one's
this is
gonna be
perfect
different.
because today is National Adopt a Shelter Dog Day.
Absolutely.
And so stories like this are great, especially when you're teaching young people the importance of empathy and compassion and understanding what it means to be a foster, for a shelter dog or to adopt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so now, is your book available now, and where can people get it?
It's available on Amazon.
Okay.
You can go to my Facebook. It's called Hazzie's Tales.
Okay.
And you can go to my Instagram. It's called Hazzie's_Tales. And you will see the link, and it'll take you straight to Amazon.
Fantastic. A local author making the cutest story out of real-life situations with her dogs. Again, it's called Hazzie's, The Adventures of Hazzie's Tales. We're linking all the details to our website, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info and today's date. Thank you, Miss Ella.
Thank you very much for
All
having
right.
me.
John, back over to you.
Thank you, guys.